Hello, hello, and welcome everybody. JB here with JB's RCs. Thanks for stopping by. Got another awesome running video for you today. Gonna be coming at you with the Vaterra Ascender. Running up at Apopka Sand Hills Preserve. This thing is a beast. This was the Chevy Suburban body version of the Vaterra Ascender. It's got a little bit longer of a wheelbase to it. So we went ahead and put that Corvair body on there. And again, if you haven't seen my other videos on this, that body was supposed to be like a pink and gold fluorescent with a white underlay. But it kind of came out real thick and heavy on the pink and gold and turned it to like a faded orange, which I actually like because it looks like faded paint, but it wasn't the exact effect I was going for. Luckily, I have another body that I'm going to do some trimming and cutting to, make it a little shorter and put it on a comp style. We'll see how that one turns out. Stay tuned for that. Other than that, for this, we are still running the stock ESC motor and servo, as well as the stock RX and TX. I'm running a 3S lipo on there. Put the stock plastic bumpers front and rear back on. We got some metal side sliders on there, metal 1.9 bead locks, and some little tiny 1.9 Genius tires, the RC4WD Genius. Very grippy tire, very soft rubber. This truck is very light, so they work well on this. Did have some inner fenders on this, but I took those off. They didn't quite fit with this body, so right now it's just running fenderless, inner fenderless. So you can see all the way up and through there. Not my favorite, but I'm not a huge scale guy. I like the look of stuff, but too scale and it's just too much weight for me. I like to go on the performance side of things and get it to look semi-scale-ish. But yeah, these tires work really well. I put these on from the last video, so that's the only change is the wheels and tires on this. They are a crazy set of wheels. You can change them from the deep dish, which they are now, as you can see. And if you flip it over and run it the other direction, spin the tires, it actually looks kind of like a Toyota Tacoma wheel. But again, no deep dish on that, so you won't get any wider of a stance. This definitely widens it up quite a bit. As you can see, these tires grip great. Love it out here at Apopka. They Sand Hills, Sand Preserve. These sandstone rocks are really nice. And every time we go, there's another little piece that's either broken off or somebody's worn off. Or matter of fact, it was actually on this day we were walking around. There was a guy kind of a little upset because I guess somebody actually broke on purpose a couple pieces of rocks off to fix a line, which before was a very challenging and difficult line, and now it just makes it that much easier. So it does change quite a bit out there, just with nature and rain and eroding. So it's really nice to head out. The only downside of this place is the sun. There is barely any shade at all, as you can see, and without any clouds in the sky. We're starting to get warm again here down in Florida, so it does get pretty toasty out there. Other than that, please, if you have any questions or comments, throw them down there. I appreciate it. And go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and smash that notification button as well if you haven't already. Oh, say hi, Ian. If you haven't stopped over at Ian's RCs page, go check that out as well. He's got a nice YouTube channel. Does a lot of the 18th and 24th scale stuff. And speaking of which, my next video is probably going to be of the Vaterra Ascender 18. I finally broke down and got me a mini crawler. I know I've always said I wasn't into them, and I still ain't, but everybody seemed to like those, and for $100, I couldn't go wrong. I do have the regular 1/10 scale Ascent, and I've done some work to that. It's a fantastic rig, so I thought the 18th would go well. So I have a video coming up, will be my next video of the Vaterra Ascender 18. Pretty much all stock. I did move a few things around underneath the body just for a little weight distribution, but I haven't added anything to it in this first video, so you guys can kind of check that out and see if you want to grab one yourself. Quite well-performing truck for a stock RTR, and especially for $100 in that range, an 18th scale. Most of those are running like 150 or higher. So very pleased with it so far. I have done some upgrades since then, and I'll have another video afterwards, but the first video is just going to be the stock one. So please stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next time. Get out there, have some fun.